Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for August the 29th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and then after that, I'll pull one card for each sign, and we'll see how those energies blend together. So, overall energy shows up as the Hermit. Okay, that's spending some time alone, sorting some things out, deciding what our priorities are as we do that. Yep, there's our first one card. That's going to be Aries card. I don't really feel like I'm done shuffling though. So we'll talk about this. So Aries, you do have the Two of Swords showing up in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse just means that you've got some kind of confusion going on about a decision that you want to make. And so that would explain why you're taking some time alone to sort some things out. You're looking to get rid of that confusion. All right, let's look at Taurus. So Taurus, you guys have the Seven of Pentacles showing up here. This tells me that you're taking some time alone to really think about what is your priority as far as income sources. What should you be focused on? What do you want to be focused on? What makes you happy? All of that kind of good stuff when it comes to income sources today, Taurus. Next up, we're looking at Gemini. Excuse me. So with Gemini, we have healing of a heartache or a heartbreak. This just says that with the overall energy, you're taking some time alone to really work on bringing in some healing, possibly even bringing in some closure for yourself and doing this alone. So bringing in that healing in this case is not talking about, sitting down and having a conversation with somebody and getting on the same page. That's not what we see here. We see you doing some inner work and bringing some healing to yourself, bringing some closure to yourself. Okay, so that's for Geminis. Next up, we're looking at Cancers. Two of Pentacles showing up in reverse. I think that there's something that you have been attracted to, you have been interested in. Now you're not so much. You could kind of take it or leave it, and most days you'd probably rather leave it actually. And so you're taking some time alone to really sort out, okay, how do I handle this situation? How do I spend less time doing this thing that's not so attractive anymore? All right, so that was Cancer, right? Yep. Next up, we're looking at Leo. Leo's Five of Cups showing up in reverse. This is telling me that there's a situation you need to forgive or let go of. You need to drop that negative energy and quit carrying it around with you. And I think that you're taking some time to really stick to yourself and think this through and sort out, okay, what does this look like? How do I make this happen? Next up, we're looking at Virgo. Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient and independent Virgos. You guys may be considering how to increase your stability emotionally or financially, but also looking at, what are my priorities in that area and also in the area of finances as well. Excuse me. Okay, Libras. Four of Cups coming up in reverse. This is looking to me like there has been some kind of disappointments. You're letting those disappointments go and focusing on what is in front of you. And I think that as you're doing this, this is a course correction for you. And so that's why you're taking some time to get by yourself and think some things through and figure out what you want to do from here. All right, next up, let's look at Scorpio. So Scorpio, we do have the Page of Swords showing up here. I feel like there is new information that we are learning about, and we are taking some time to go off and be alone to be able to do that, to be able to adequately soak up that new information. Next, let's look at Sagittarius. What's going on here, Sagittarius? It looks to me like you've had a lot of communication coming at you. A lot coming at you, and I think it's a little bit overwhelming. I think that's why you're taking some time to yourself to sort through what your priorities are so you know where you go from here. Next up, we're looking at Capricorn. And so with Capricorn, we have the Five of Wands showing up in reverse. This tells me, Capricorns, that you guys are in a kind of competitive situation that you don't necessarily want to be in. And so I think you're taking some time to get in, to go off by yourself and figure out, how do I de-intensify this competitive situation? All right, next up, let's look at Aquarius. Okay, so with Aquarius, we do have the Justice card showing up here. What's going on? Aquarius, there's a very important decision that you need to make, and I think you're trying to make it in as fair and logical a way as you possibly can. That is not outside your personality at all. I do see with the Hermit coming up on overall that you may even be taking time to go off by yourself to actually think about this before you actually make the decision. And then Pisces, King of Wands coming up in reverse. Pisces, I think that you've been feeling a little bit off lately, maybe even more than a little bit off, and you're recognizing that you haven't taken the time to rejuvenate yourself lately. So it's time to go off by yourself and just spend some Pisces time with yourself. Okay? So that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Very much looking forward to serving you in the future. Everyone have a fantastic day. Peace out.